Hello, this is Daryl for Tuesday, the 3rd of November 2016. This is the DE Market Summary. We want to thank everyone out there in social media for all the feedback and the large amount of viewers that we've been having. We thank you so much. So today, the markets closed negative. The markets closed down today. Why? Why did that happen? Well, the reason why the markets closed negative today is because the U.S. elections is now only 5 days away. It's on November the 8th. And as the U.S. presidential race now is tightening, thanks to that new email scandal, what we have is that investors and the market is concerned about what a Trump presidency would look like. So what we're basically saying is that the markets for the last month or so priced in a Hillary Clinton presidency. So when the email scandal hit and the presidential race is now tighter, it confused the markets because the markets is not prepared for a Trump presidency. So that is why now we have in the markets just in a upheaval, right? It's we just don't have any real direction because it still has to understand what's happening with that U.S. presidency and for the near future. Once there is no definite direction as to where the elections would be heading, the markets will stay being in this state, right? So barring us getting some new news this week, as the Americans head off to the polls, if we could have some new news either on whichever side, especially if we could have something definite saying a Hillary Clinton presidency, then it will definitely change the needle. It would bring it back to a positive outlook, as the market has already priced in a Hillary Clinton presidency. Right, so that's what we are faced with for the last little while. Also, another headwind we had today was Facebook. We had our Facebook shares tumbling 5.7% today. As we know, Facebook is the world's largest social media network, and it really, if it's going down, right? If it's in the negative, it will drag the markets with it, and so it really dragged the markets today. And why it's in negative, why it's dragging down the economy, is because Facebook announced that it will its revenue for this quarter will slow, right? It wouldn't be as it has always been. So that is when investors started selling their shares, right? We had the S&P 500 fell for the 8th straight session today, and now it has been the longest since 2008. Right, so it really shows that the economy is suffering a bit right now, and Facebook really helped that actually today because Facebook, as we were saying before, it's pretty large, so it affects the S&P 500 and also the tech heavy Nasdaq, right? So it really added to the losses today. So what did we have today? Well, we had a Dow Jones down 28.97 points to 7930.67. The S&P 500 down 9.28 points to 2088.66. We also had a Nasdaq down 47.26 points to 5058.48. So all in all, it was a pretty bad day. But we didn't have the a big 100-point drop off that we saw last month and so forth. So it's negative, but it could be worse. Right? If you're summing up the markets, it's negative, but it could actually be worse. So if we could have some positive news, it could definitely move the needle. It could move the markets to the positive tomorrow. So expect that tomorrow, Friday, being the last trading day of the week. So we could have a nice positive going into the next week presidential race. That's a good possibility if we could get something positive, okay? But we would be here to break down the markets for you as it comes, okay? So this is Daryl, and this has been the DE Market Summary. You have a good day.